Hi, it's the Optical Tailor, your stylist and optician here. I just wanted to touch a little bit on Cutler and Gross, which has become one of my favorite brands as of late. The more I've been wearing them actually, the more appreciation I've come to have for them. They were founded in 1969 by two friends, Graham Cutler and Tony Gross. And one thing I can say about Cutler and Gross is, it's only when you actually handle them, feel them, and put them on that you're like, wow, this is different from your typical pair of glasses. The frame that I'm wearing here is the 1402 in olive with a transition green gradient, and honestly, the compliments I've had on this frame have been off the charts for what you would think is just a simple acetate frame. I was wearing this frame on my recent trip to England, and from the airport to London to Nottingham, I had multiple people ask me, is that a Jacques-Marie Mage, or what frame is that? And it's one of those things where Jacques-Marie Mage, they're taking a lot of the hype right now, especially when it comes to thick, chunky acetates. But a lot of you guys don't realize that Jacques-Marie Mage has only been around for 10 years. Cutler's been doing this for over 55. They were the originals of big, thick, chunky frames. And when you're wearing a frame like this, it exudes a lot of character and confidence. And a lot of you guys see me in multiple pairs of glasses, and I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I actually don't have a prescription. I wear glasses simply for the look because, to be honest, without glasses, I feel naked. I'm not one to wear chains or bracelets or any of that stuff. When you're looking for that gentleman type of a look, it's really, you put on a nice watch and you put on a nice pair of eyewear. And it's like a mask, honestly, to the world. It's just a total change of character with your eyewear. And oftentimes people nowadays, they have no confidence, or they don't know who they are. And that's why they're always looking to the social media influencers or actors or celebrities to emulate that type of a look. But really, it's about finding your own look. And the funny story is, there was actually a gentleman who was pulled over outside looking for the tailor across the street, who's actually out of business now, and he was in his nice Bentley and he was knocking on the door. He wasn't getting an answer, so I just went out to have a conversation with him to let him know. And when he saw my glasses, he's like, "What are you wearing?" And sure enough, I brought him in, I showed him some frames, and he pulls out a little Tom Ford, and he was like 6'4", and honestly, the Tom Ford, it did him no justice. And he actually liked this exact frame, but we did it for him in that obsidian color, which is one of the more recent colors. And it only adds to what you have already rather than taking away. I can honestly say, so many people come in embarrassed about their glasses, or they just don't want to wear their glasses because they think it makes them look, I'll use the word dorky, or they look like nerds, or they just don't like their glasses. And when you come to the Optical Tailor, you end up building a collection of eyewear, because you find out that, you know what, it's not just like having one pair of shoes or having, one simple sport jacket. You have to have multiples to fit your wardrobe and to fit your personality and character on that day. Optical Tailor is where you come not when you need glasses, but it's when you want glasses. And it's one of those things where we guide you through the whole process from start to finish, and essentially we tailor you in what will become your signature look. This has been around since the 80s, and essentially it was inspired by Manchester's nightlife. And this frame is just as stylish now as it was back then. And even the tints can totally change the whole look of a frame. So here you have a solid tint, and this one here, I've got my gradient transitions. And it just makes for a totally different type of a look. Looking for your fourth pair of eyewear or your first, when you come to the Optical Tailor, you can rest assured we're going to help you exude your personality through your eyewear.